Hello friends, welcome back to our channel RK Data Labs. Hope all are doing good. Today we are going to continue our existing artificial intelligence series AI 360 degree the future. In my previous videos, I have covered couple of topics like how to create chatbot application using Amazon Lex, how to access the door using face recognition system, and there are like couple of AI free tools, etc. Today we are going to see one peculiar topic which is most important topic in the current world. Nowadays, we are actually using smartphones in our day-to-day activities as in the form of latest technologies. So one beautiful thing that we want to recognize is the facial recognition. So face recognition is very important. I might have already covered one topic for face recognition using door access using teachable machine, that is a Google project. Today we are going to cover one amazing Amazon tool which covers you the extensive use of facial recognition application. So for that I'm going to give you some couple of demos today. So here we go, we are going to watch our live demo here for Amazon recognition. So now we are into Amazon AWS management console. So now we have like Amazon recognition. So click on it. So you might be able to see the exact explorer of Amazon recognition here, and there are at the left side of the explorer you see like a lot of things like image properties, facial analysis, face comparison, face liveness, that is very newly introduced to the Amazon page. So these things are very important in our day-to-day life, in terms of when it comes to crime, or when it comes to police department, or when it comes to detective agencies. These kind of recognitions are absolutely important. So today we are going to cover three things. One, we are going to do some analysis on the face, and also we are going to do a comparison on face. So let's say I'll try to click on this facial analysis, and there is a photo already inbuilt stored. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to upload my image. Let's say I'm just sharing my image here. So if I immediately share my image here, it gives me all the properties like in the right side of the explorer, saying that it looks like a face 100% almost. It appears to be male 84%, age range 34 to 42 years old, and is it smiling, or it's not happy, or it's very sad, or appears to be sad, like that. All these kind of exemplified properties are being listed out here. So these are some of the inbuilt APIs which is already given by Amazon recognition. So we are just going to simply integrate into our live application. So this is one beautiful application, guys. Second, I'm going to compare two different photos. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to select two different photos. Let me try to add the photo. Alright, so I'm going to upload one image here. Alright, so if you see here, almost the faces are pretty similar to each other. It's actually equals to each other, which means it is saying that almost 100% it is both are same. So now what I'm going to do, simply I'm just going to upload another photo. Let's say like what it is trying to do. Alright, so it has detected the face from photo number 1 and also from photo number 2, and it is just telling me that the photo in the faces are not similar to each other. Simple, guys. So whatever the photo that you actually give in your face comparison application in Amazon, it just beautifully analyze the face and gives you the result like accordingly. That's fantastic, guys. So this application is very much indeed useful for nowadays to track any kind of detective or any police or any kind of smartphone technology. Absolutely. Now we are going to write a small sample piece of code in Lambda, where you want to have the Python code ready. So I'm going to teach you like what is the essential thing that to write a Python code now. Alright, so now what I'm going to do, simple. So let me go to the services, go to Lambda page. So there are three essential services are required. One is the Lambda, and the second one is the S3 bucket, and the third one is the IAM policies. Okay, now I'm going to create a function simple here. Let me create a face detect. Face detection. Okay, so I'm going to choose Python 3.11, that is the latest version. So don't forget about this x86_64 architecture, that is very much needed. Simply create this function. So the moment it creates it, just jump into S3 bucket, create one new bucket and upload one photo, and then you can start writing your Python code accordingly. So now we have our Python code. I mean, the Lambda function is ready. Now we are going to write our Python code. Before that, let me go to bucket. I'm just going to create one bucket. Okay. Face detect analysis. Let me copy this. So let it be in any of the zone that it can be created. That's fine. Alright. So now I'm going to upload my image. Let's try to add one file. Let me choose this file. Alright. So I'm just going to simply add my file. So this photo is of any sort of behavior that you can add. It can be a non-animal photo, or it can be a person photo, or it can be a any photo of any kind. So for our sample demo purpose, I've just added my photo. In this regard, I'm going to analyze my face accordingly. So number one, we have created a Lambda function with Python 3.11. Number two, we have created a bucket, added a file accordingly. In fact, it's my photo. So let's see like what kind of property it is going to throw it out when I'm going to write the function. So now if you go here, let me go to the configuration. It might have created one role. So how do you know? Let me go over here. Alright. Configuration. You're able to see general configuration and the permission. If you go, there is a role name, right? So you just simply go to this IAM management console and try to add some policies. Okay. Basically, it will be like Lambda basic execution role will be there. But in fact, you want to add two things. One is S3 bucket policy. I mean, you need to give access to your S3 bucket, and then you want to add your recognition service as well. Okay, let me try to attach some policies here. So how do I know? So just type this recognition. So there are two things. One is the read only and full access. Simply you can just add this read only, because you are not going to do anything full sort of thing. And then you are going to add one more policy. I'm just going to simply put S3. You have like a couple of things relating to S3. I'm just going to simply add this read only access. Alright, so now basically we have three different policies attached to this role accordingly. So if we click here, there are a couple of APIs are available in this recognition package, guys. So like say compare faces, detect labels, list faces, all these APIs are inbuilt, written by Amazon engineers. Now the simple thing is we want to have it extracted using these properties in our Python code. Okay, let's go to the Python code. Go to code. You will be able to see like one basic code here. Forget about it. Just try to delete this one and then try to import Boto3. Boto3 is a client where you want to add it for your photo to analyze your detect faces. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to have this client enabled using the system called recognition in Amazon. So fine, this is done. And then what I'm going to do, I'm going to add the buckets. Alright, so let me not use this. Okay, let's try to add here bucket name. So you want to confirm that what is the bucket name we have given here. So what I'm going to do, I'm just simply going here, copying it. Alright. Then file name, let me give a variable called file name. Right. So what I'm going to do, I'm just simply going to copy this file name. Simple. Alright. So now I want to get the response, right? So what I should do, client dot, you need to add the detect faces method. Okay. So don't forget about this. Detect faces is the algorithm or method which is used to detect all the properties pertaining to a image. So now I want to have these inbuilt. Alright, let me open this. So I want to have my S3 objects to read it. So use these properties, bucket, bucket name, and then followed by the name, and then you give the file name, and then you need to add all the attributes to understand the behavior of the image. So alright, so add this all, that's it. So I'm just adding one command, process result, and then I'm using this for loop to understand that, assuming that there are multiple files which is present in the S3 bucket. So let me try to add these phase details. So you want to end the function and then print it accordingly. All fine. So this is the basic, simple, easy Python code to extract the properties relating to the image which we have added in the S3 bucket. So I will simply tell you, these are the import libraries where you need to import it, and then you want to add a client using Boto3 with a service called Rekognition, and then here comes the function which catches the bucket, catches the file, and then you are getting the response, and then you are iterating the response based on the number of files which you are actually seeing in the bucket. Alright, so basically what this will do. Okay, so what I'm going to do, I'm just simply going to deploy my function. So that is very simple, guys. Here we go. So we have collected all the necessary properties relating to the image that I have already told. So what I'm going to do, simple, I'm just copy pasting it. I'm just going to put here in a simple notepad++. So the moment I keep going up the top of the file, you can able to see couple of good things, guys. So see the age range, it actually given at the beginning of the session, right? It tells me like with the range of 34 to 42, right? Age range that gives you. And whether the photo is telling you whether it is a smile photo, whether it has a smile emotion, yes, absolutely true, with the percentage of 96. Whether the photo is having any eyeglasses, definitely no. So it says me false. Whether I do have sunglasses wear, no. Whether it is a male or female, yes, it is male, of course. And then whether it is a beard we do have, no. And then we have a true. And then whether we do have a mustache, definitely no. And then it says me the false. Likewise, these are some of the emotions, some of the characteristics, and all such properties are being listed out here. So you can extract all the necessary properties, whatever which is mentioned in the session at the beginning I might have shown you, right? That is a facial analysis. So this simple code is very easy to write, guys. Alright, so I will be attaching this code in my Google Drive, and I will be also giving it and sharing this code to you so that you can easily able to, you can even do it in your local machine. So this is one beautiful example how we are going to analyze our face using Amazon Rekognition system. So hope you might like this video. If you really like this video, please do subscribe to my channel, guys. We are going to see a couple of good videos in artificial intelligence soon. Bye. Take care.